Like if it was a past event, I can see how you can accept it's previously happened and now it's time to, move on from that. It doesn't serve you anymore. But
Yes.
some of the behavior that we're experiencing from these people it's not just ongoing, but it has an effect on other relationships, in particular children.
Yes.
And so it's like an ongoing feeling of being...
All right, but remember that feelings are the result of what you believe to be true.
Yeah.
And what is it you are teaching your children in terms of how to respond to these things?
Yeah, well, the children are in effect not wanting contact because of what they're being told about.
Then maybe they are telling you something that you need to also pay attention to. Why are you maintaining a contact with something that you say you are no longer vibrationally compatible with?
Yeah.
So if you can answer that question for yourself, you will realize that perhaps whatever it is you have shared with them about your particular reality, your particular belief systems that you prefer, is not necessarily something that they may choose. And if they don't, then it's none of your business. Move on.
Sure.
If you get to a point where you realize that no change is forthcoming, that they're not going to make a choice to vibrationally align with you, why would you perpetuate contact with something that is not representative of the reality you prefer? That's number one. Number two is, again, if you are going to at least allow them the opportunity to consider that they might even change, you have to show them through your actions the consequences of their choices. Otherwise, you're not even actually giving them an opportunity to say, oh, she is removing herself from our reality, and therefore, if we actually do prefer to continue to have some kind of relationship with her, we're the ones that are going to have to change because she's showing us the consequences of the choices that we're making that are not compatible with what she prefers. So if you don't actually move away, you're not even giving them an opportunity to decide whether or not to change. You're only perpetuating the ideas that you find vibrationally incompatible by staying around and reinforcing that it's okay for them to keep acting the way they're acting toward you because you're willing to accept it.
Yeah.
So you have to take responsibility for your part in the creation of the perpetuation of the vibration you say you don't prefer. And that's why forgiveness is not only about forgiving them, but also forgiving yourself.
Yes. And it's that recognizing that it just doesn't serve us at all to feel.
And that's, in essence, forgiveness.
Yes. Yeah.
You have to let them have their path while you don't deny yourself your own path.
Yeah.
You have to be true to everyone, not by being responsible for them, but by being responsible to them to be yourself, regardless of anything they may have ever done. You have to let it go. Otherwise, you are simply remaining where you say you don't wish to live.